Welcome to the Golden Gate Gaming Podcast. I am your host, Riley, and this week I'm joined by Patrick and Kassidy. How are you guys doing?
Tired.
We're good.
Yeah, I think
tired.
we're all a little bit tired. Let's talk.
It's Monday, for God's sakes.
It's Monday. Push the podcast back to Monday. And now we're all tired because it's Monday.
Yeah.
Oh.
Start of the work week and all that fun stuff.
Oh, well. Let's talk about some games. That's always exciting. Oh, they'll perk us up.
Games or game news, whichever.
Yeah.
So what do you want to start with?
I'm personally probably the most excited about the thing that matters the least, which is the Pokemon Nintendo Direct tomorrow. It doesn't matter because by the time this is uploaded, it will have happened. And, because we can only say, oh, I hope it's this. And, so it'll happen tomorrow as of recording, aka like yesterday as of posting. Whatever. I hope it's like some news about Pokemon Stars on the Switch. That would be my preferred thing.
What's
to
Pokemon
have.
Stars?
The third, Sun, Moon, and Stars.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's going to be the third one this generation. And I hope it's on the Switch, which is what's rumored.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, that would be really cool.
Okay.
I don't think it's going to be that. It's probably going to be some update about, I don't know, a new legendary they're putting in the game, an event they're going to do, or maybe some Pokemon Go news.
They've already recently did like an update to Pokemon Go where...
Yeah.
And then there's that whole, have you seen this new game, which is like training your Magikarp and shit like that?
Yeah.
Where all my friends were playing that, and I'm looking going, am I going to get sucked into this? That looks like the stupidest shit in the entire fucking world.
Yeah, no.
And so many people I know who...
Not for me.
I hate to say it. It's like they're kind of weeaboos, whatever you want to call them. They love their Pokemon and shit, and then they're like, oh, Pokemon, Magikarp, yeah!
My friends all post like screenshots on Facebook, and they're like, look what I got. And I was like, it's still a Magikarp. Like, I don't know what you're so excited about.
It's a Magikarp with a different skin. That's what they're excited about.
And a different name.
So exciting.
It's still the same shitty Pokemon. Like...
It's retarded, and I'm just like, you know what? No, I got sucked into the Pokemon Go thing. I was like, that's cool. It allowed me to get out and hang out with friends. That's fine.
Yeah, that was fun.
But other than that, I'm like,
for a while.
No. Yeah, for a while. It's like, nope, not getting into this bullshit because I have better shit to do with my life.
I still play Pokemon Go, so...
Well, yeah, I do too from occasion.
You're the coolest.
I mean... Ever since when that game came out, everyone, like, there was a spike in urgency for portable battery packs. Like, those were, like, selling like hotcakes like crazy, so...
It doesn't help that my work has a Pokestop at it, so...
Right, yeah, you work...
Yeah, that's one of the main reasons I stopped playing was because there's nothing around me. I have to, like, drive 20 minutes to find anything.
Yeah, same here, Where I work, I actually have the Solana County Crime Lab nearby, which is a Pokestop. I don't know why it's a Pokestop. It's literally marked as a Pokestop. I'm like, these nerds must really love Pokemon Go if they like have a Pokestop at their office.
Pokestops are just like various like landmarks and stuff. It's all from. Anyway, we don't need to talk about Pokemon Go. I have my own. We've talked about it before. And I've talked about how much I don't like how low effort it is, but whatever. So Pokemon news tomorrow. Hopefully it's Stars. It's probably just like stupid stuff.
I feel like if it was an update, they wouldn't be making this such a big deal because they're like, come back tomorrow for some news.
They always do that, though.
If it was an update, they just would have dropped the update.
They always do, like, exciting news for tiny stuff. That's just how they work. And
they usually
hype it up.
It's an 8-minute direct, I believe. So
yes, it is.
Really short. We'll see.
The thing about it is that they always do like a special announcement thing before E3. So it's like, this isn't new per se. Whatever they're going to announce might be, maybe, who knows? Otherwise, it's like, cool, you're doing your little press conference before E3. Great. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
Yep.
I've been kind of out of this week, so I don't know a lot of the stuff that's been going on.
Well, let's see. Tekken 7 recently just came out on Friday to a large heaping bowl of fuck everything, because the online multiplayer, from what I've seen from people, was totally broken day of launch, which is not new.
No, that's how games usually launch nowadays.
A few people I know, including like cosplayers, were trying to play online, and they were just like, this is total bullshit. I can't do anything. That's broken, blah, blah, blah. Which I think got fixed a day or two later during the weekend, because it was like, oh, we did not expect the servers to get this fucked up. Which, I'm sorry, anytime you play you make an anticipated fighting game like Tekken or Street Fighter or something like that, you would think there'd be people ready to be like, oh, we should buff up our servers just in case we get overloaded.
It's more complicated than that, but yeah, it was running into some of those issues with Star Trek this past weekend. It's been the servers have been rocky, to say the least.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was just kind of like you kind of should anticipate some of these like issues.
You should,
but they never do.
Doesn't mean they will, but you should.
Yeah. Like what? Give me a fighting game that did not have issues at launch. Like any fighting game.
I thought Injustice was pretty good, wasn't it?
Yeah, actually, I didn't hear any crap about Injustice.
I didn't hear anything horribly wrong about that. AKA
True.
The last fighting game that came out.
Right, yeah. No, true. I didn't hear any bad things about that. I mean, everyone was ready for it, and then Tekken 7 came out, and it's like, oh, Tekken 7. Okay, switch over to this. It's like, Injustice
I had
is
even
cool.
less interest in Tekken than I did in Injustice.
Yeah.
I'm not a fighting games guy.
Neither am I.
I'm just not. I liked the story for Injustice because it was cool.
Yeah. That was just the only thing I heard about Tekken 7 was like, it came out Friday. It had issues at launch, obviously, because of the online multiplayer bullshit, and then it finally got fixed by Sunday, I think, if I remember right. Other than that, that's pretty much all I got for Tekken 7.
Yeah. Let's not let you complain about that yet. Steam Direct, they announced their fee. It's $100.
That's cool.
I side with Jim Sterling on this, and the fee doesn't matter. $100 is fine. I'm kind of glad it's not higher, because they were floating around $1,000 and $10,000 as possible fees, but that just hurts small developers and doesn't fix the problem, because you'll still get this shit. People will find a way to make it worth it, and you'll still get this shit.
Right.
So $100 will cut down on the very lowest of effort stuff, but will still let indie people very easily get on there.
Yeah, I mean, $100, like, say you're a single person, like, or say you're one person developing a, like, fairly decent game, like that guy who did with Pokemon Utonium, was it? Fan-made game? Pokemon Uranium, there we go. I don't know why I'm saying Utonium.
I don't know what Utonium is.
I don't know, I'm making up shit right now. No, Pokemon Utopium, which was a one person made it, right? And he released it out to everybody. Granted, it got DMCA'd because,
I mean, this is pretty different than the Uranium setup, but yeah.
Right, but I mean, like, people who want to create kind of an original concept independent game, it's like, hey, we can actually publish it on PC for like get it on there for $100 and get a kind of reaction to see how people like it. So I mean, $100 I think is well worth, indie developers like saying, hey, we can invest, our little more of our money towards development of the game and not worry about having to deal with publishing costs.
Yeah, I mean, to be a developer on... Actually, I have no idea if it's changed. But last time I looked at it, to be a developer on iOS, it's $100 a year. So it's in that same realm of costs. There's $100 per game instead of $100 per year for the developing license. But whatever. It's a nice little, like, agreed upon amount that people are able to pay.
Yeah, you're right. It's 99 $99
so $100.
Yes. For the developer program, but apparently if you want to be Apple Developer Enterprise Program, it's an annual fee of $300.
Oh, I wonder what that gets you.
I don't know. It's just I don't have an iPhone. You don't have an iPhone. I don't think Kassidy has an iPhone. None of us own iPhones.
Samsung.
Yeah, so I mean,
I have some tech issues from this past weekend. I hate my phone right now.
I want to hear.
I never liked iPhone.
We can get to that later.
Yeah. If we want to talk about tech stuff, there's actually a lot of tech stuff that's been happening recently.
Oh yeah.
Well, big tech thing that happened today, in particular.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Like before they were talking about like a $500 fee, but it's like some small independent companies will be like, it's $500 a game. That takes a lot out of like, small resource assets or the pay for one person for a week of them developing like a decent amount of, content. And $100 I think is a fair deal for independent developers to be like, to kind of push the waters and get their stuff independently produced versus having to go through a publisher who takes a larger cut out of their profit margin, if they make profit. Who knows? But yeah, that's yeah. You're taking a swig of drink and Cassie's not saying shit. I'm like, I am talking here, trying to not have awkward silence and shit. I'm like, what the hell, people? Anyways.
It's your time to shine.
No, my time to shine is when
over.
My time to shine is when I start griping about bullshit, all right? And I don't have anything
Your time to shine is when it's Overwatch related.
Yeah, that'll be my moment. God.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Soon, young one.
Young one? Are you fucking kidding me? Really? You were not. God damn it.
Young Padawan.
Hey, grasshopper.
I swear to God, Kassidy. I swear to God.
So there was actually a game announcement.
Fight me.
Need for Speed.
Oh yeah, I saw the trailer. I saw that trailer. It looked actually kind of cool.
Yeah, I mean, I have so much nostalgia for the Need for Speed franchise.
It brought back the Mustang.
I hope this is fun because I love just like arcadey racers.
Oh yeah.
There's too many of the big budget racing games are really realistic. They're pushing farther and farther towards being realistic, and it's cool.
But I mean,
the cars they had in the trailer were so sexy. So sexy.
What I loved about Need for Speed was the kind of full motion video overlay they did, which was awesome. And I was like, oh, so hot. And it was on like freaking PS2. And I'm just like staring going, oh, this is beautiful. I love it. And I mean, it was, the series overall was like great. I loved it, especially like Need for Speed Carbon, which I believe you had that same Mustang.
I'm not sure.
Or BMW, one of the two. But oh god, I love the story where it's literally you were at the top, some dude fucks you over and puts you back at the bottom, and you have to work your way back up to the top. And yeah, it was the overall like drive and all that was, and like it's like you get your little bits and snippets of like your story progression, like hey, this is what's going on in your world, and it's like cool. I loved it. Yes, I love the campy racing style game. I don't mind the overly realistic types, but there are times where I just want to sit down, play mind-numbing driving racing to where it's like just enjoy it and have fun with it versus freaking out like dealing with like the strategic like, oh, I gotta adjust my alignment just so slightly for this corner on this type of race map and all that bullshit. Because I think that's what Forza and all those other games do now. It's like you can adjust this, versus like, oh, put shocks in your speed or your control will be a lot better. Put this type of tires, your controls are going to be so much better. Whatever, you know.
I have a friend and he loves racing, like obsessed with. It's kind of scary how much he loves racing. Mm-hmm. But he has a PS4. He only plays racing games in Battlefield 1. But his whole library is nothing but racing games. And he's spent like a whole bunch of money in the whole like setup. He's got the steering wheel. He's got the pedals. He's got like his own special seat for it.
Jesus
like,
Christ.
And he's yeah, he's obsessed with racing. He's like, and I came over to his house one day and he's like, you have to sit down and race with me. And I was like, dude, chill.
I have a friend who has a setup like that too. It's insane. It's pretty cool. I was very sad though that we weren't able to get his setup working with my computer because I brought my computer over one day and we were gonna hook his setup up to my computer and then plug in VR and have it all through that as well. But we couldn't get his wheel to talk to my computer for some reason.
Wasn't the wheel just a USB controller?
Yeah, but you have to have the software that controls it and lets it interface with the game.
Oh, God!
You couldn't get the software to work. So.
Oh, that's weird.
Oh well.
Stupid. And
yeah, it's an older Logitech wheel, and it just I don't know. It might have been conflicting with my newer Logitech. Whatever. That was a while ago, and it's just weird tech problems.
Right.
Fucking love arcade racing.
You know what game I wish they would bring back is Burnout.
Yeah, we needed a good Burnout. That would be so much fun.
Because that game was fun, where it's literally just like destroy everything in sight. It's like, okay, mass car destruction.
Definitely. Oh man,
so great.
Oh, we love Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, but if your character dies, then it's like you lose money. You have to get the cars.
You gotta
again.
just unlock the cheat. That's in the you never die. And then you get the one with the rocket launcher, and then you get tanks, and then you're good.
Are there cheat codes for GTA 5?
I don't know, but I was definitely talking about GTA 3.
Oh.
Yeah, there's no cheat codes in GTA 5 because they want to take your money instead.
Right, I was about to say, like...
there's mods.
There are mods, yes, but, like, I don't quite remember ever, because you had cheat codes for 3... San Andreas, I think 4. Were there codes for 4?
So.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
there were cheats for 4.
5 was the only one that has not allowed for cheat codes. But that's because
they want to take your money. This actually ties in really well with. Hopefully, I can find the actual statement, but. One of the guys from audio. Okay. Damn it. Let me Google.
It.
You guys can talk.
I don't even know what to go off of right now. Like,
I don't even know what you're talking about, so I can't.
I don't know either. That's what's confusing me. Like, what the hell? Oh God. I'm trying to think. So yeah. Microtransactions, right?
Hiding stuff.
When did those become a thing? To be honest with you, when did they become a thing?
People wanted more money.
For what?
Horse armor was the first thing.
Horse armor for what game?
Oblivion.
Oh, I did not realize that was a.
Yep.
That was a thing.
That was the tipping point.
And people bought into that.
People were really upset about it.
Oh,
but a lot of people bought it.
Uh-huh.
And so people started doing stuff like that, and it just kept going from there.
Right. Okay.
And now we're at the point where we have, I almost said GTA, Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2 remastered, behind the paywall of buying another game, and then having microtransactions put into it after launch.
I don't quite recall the first Modern Warfare game when it released on the last console gen. Did that have microtransactions to buy the maps? No, it didn't.
It had DLC.
Right, but that was the. Did you have to pay for those DLC?
Yeah, but when they remastered it, we sort of covered this. We covered this a while ago with Grayson, where he was defending it because he loves everything Call of Duty. It's still abhorrent though. It's
a little bit.
They remastered it. They put it behind the paywall of having to own Infinite Warfare to be able to play it. And then they released the new DLC, or the remasters of the DLC, charged more for those DLCs than they did originally, and then added microtransactions as well.
I see.
So yeah. But anyway, I can't find the actual quotes, but basically one of the head guys at Take-Two, who are the guys who do GTA and all that stuff, huge publisher, said that they're not monetizing GTA 5 enough.
Well, okay, to go back on what you said, Take-Two is a different publisher because Rockstar was the one that made the game and published it.
Rockstar is the developer.
Oh.
Take-Two owns Rockstar.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay, never mind. I did not know that. But they're not monetizing it enough. Whoop-de-doo, I guess. I don't.
But I wish I could find the frickin' the quote. It basically, Jim Sterling did a Jimquisition about it today and was talking about just the ridiculous. He just went on this whole whole fucking rant about it, and it was ridiculous. Just how much they're just talking about how they want to, if they're not putting more stuff into it, because if they put more, then you'll notice that you're being ringed out for all your money, and so they're trying to keep it at that level where they're just taking all your money but letting you not notice it because it's small enough still that you're just paying a bunch.
Well, I mean, considering a lot of their content that the game is like already 3-4 years old by now, I think 3, I forget. The game is fairly 3 years old, but it's still a popular game and people still play the game. So, and they keep putting out more and more content. I mean,
Haha, I found it.
Oh, great.
Here is a direct quote from Strauss Zelnick. You can't give away stuff. You can't give stuff away for free in perpetuity. There's no business model in that. We are convinced that we are probably, from an industry view, under-monetizing on a per-user basis. But we're not trying to optimize the monetization of everything we do to the nth degree. A concern is, if you do that, the consumer knows. They might not even know that they know, but they feel it. There is wood to chop because I think we can do more, and we can do more without interfering with our strategy of being the most creative, and our ethical approach was delighting consumers. We're not going to grab the last nickel. Okay. Which is a very nice way to say we're going to take all of your money.
I love it. That's seriously a quote where he said, like, they may not know, but they know. Like, that's such a fucking, like,
what
weird.
It's
not an asshole thing to say. It's just more or less like, you may not know this, but you will know this.
But you know.
But you'll like what Reilly said was true. Technically, you'll notice, like, wait a minute, why am I pumping so much money in this fucking game? Because a $5 transaction here or there, whatever, people don't really care. But the moment they start seeing like a $10 or more $10 transactions, then they'll start to notice like, why the fuck why did I spend $70?
Yeah.
What the fuck on GTA? Why did I spend $70 on GTA?
They're trying to just keep it right at that point where you're spending the money and you don't think about it, but it just keeps adding up over and over again.
Yeah, like with freaking Steam and how they do their fucking sales. Like they discount the living shit out of it, and then you put all these like cheap ass games in your cart. You realize all of a sudden it's at $70. You're at $50 for all these games. You pay for it. You're like, I just bought games I'm never gonna probably play for $50.
Yeah.
Oh well, whatever.
Tell me about it.
Like Steam has it more or less done right, where they can discount the living shit out of everything, still make money to the point where it's like, hey, you're getting a great deal. And we're still getting money from you. Like, literally every time the Steam sale comes up, the memes start popping up where it's like, just take my money, or like I'm throwing money at the screen. Like, why isn't it working, or whatever. Yeah. But I mean, like in terms of one game doing minute microtransactions, that's perfectly. It's subtle. That's more or less what he's trying to say. We're trying to get it subtly to where we're taking your money.
It's a subtle art of how to take all of your money.
Pretty much. Versus, if they just tweak it a little bit higher, they're like, wait a minute, you're taking our money. What? Like, rabble. People get all mad. So, yeah. But that's the quote is actually really funny. That's so stupid.
Yeah, it was him on an like earnings call to investors. So he's got to say stuff like that. Right.
I don't think investors. I don't know, in terms of an investor, at least because we understand the gaming industry, but like other investors in general may just be like, you do what? You make money? Okay. How's your profit margins? All that. They're more in terms of like the money aspect. And
it depends.
And I'm turning into fucking Joel right now. God.
Double gold. Double gold. Buy.
Buy, sell. Silver's at all-time high. Oh god.
Oh my god.
Are
any of these other stories worth talking about?
I looked up gaming news, and that's like random stuff I found.
You probably want to talk about your Overwatch stuff.
Can we wait for a little bit? I don't want to go into...
For Honor's not doing so well. Not really unexpected.
Well, yeah. What was funny was I was in a store the other day, and I was listening to somebody talk... Where was I at? I was at... Crap. I was at a, like... little store. They were talking about For Honor and how they were like talking about like the different like mage this, or like we need you back because we need you to work on this in this class so that we can get our attack going or whatever. I don't know. They were talking literally about For Honor, and I'm like, okay, that's cool. There's people playing it, but then whoever brought this article up has dropped 95%. Not surprising. True. Very not surprising, because guess what? Guess what game people are really technically playing right now? Overwatch. Because Overwatch is beating the living shit out of any online multiplayer, like multifaceted attack type game. And I take that back. It's either Overwatch or League of Legends. Those are the two main super popular games that are still going strong that we will not stop hearing about for a very, very long time. Yeah. I mean, I applaud EA for their efforts. I mean, they had a strong... Ubisoft, but they're both the same. Whatever. They both want money. But unfortunately...
They got a lot of money.
They did get a lot of money, but it's just that it's a cool concept. It was a really cool concept, between Vikings, samurai, and pirates. Or what was the third? What was the third class?
Vikings, samurais, and knights.
Knights. Okay, yeah. Those three classes. I was thinking of a couple of different game actually. And it was a cool kind of like concept to pit like three types against each other versus like Team Fortress, which only had like two teams, and then other games that focus on
it
just
still
one.
only has 2 teams. It's just got different factions you can choose your people from.
Oh,
It doesn't
okay.
restrict those to your full team can have different factions on it.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that, but yeah, it's like every other
game. They're doing cool stuff with it. They need to fix some things still, but yeah,
Mhm.
it'll probably survive. They do good marketing pushes whenever they do a big update, and so it'll survive. It just won't have as much as it had in launch. I don't think we talked about it when the news came out though, but Ghost Recon Wildlands ended up being like the highest selling game of the year so far.
Did it really?
Yeah.
I want to play. I need to watch gameplay of it because I don't know if it's a game I
still
want to
doesn't
get
look
or not.
fun to me, and the beta wasn't fun for me. But a lot of people bought it and are playing it, so sure.
Okay, I mean it's just I should really watch it or watch some gameplay. I'm sure
it's just
some people have done.
It's just not my type of game. Oh well.
All right. Well, okay. I think I'm ready to go into.
If you want to stall some more, I can talk about the tech stuff that happened.
Where are we at?
I think it's time for him to shine.
Actually. No, let's do tech, please, because otherwise I will literally probably go for a half hour just on Overwatch rants.
I would love to hear this.
So let's go tech first, and then we'll go into my Overwatch bullshit.
So yeah, there was a little event today called WWDC.
What does that stand for? Because I don't even know.
Worldwide Developers Conference.
Okay, but we all know this is a fucking Apple conference. It's all Apple developers.
Well, yeah, it's Apple WWDC. It's for them. It doesn't try to be something different. But yeah.
Yeah, but their naming convention is trying to be different. They're like, but we all know it's for Apple. It's for you Apple people users and
whatever.
Shit like that.
It was back in San Jose this year, which meant they got to say a bunch of things about how it was the biggest, it had the most people in attendance and blah 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 because they moved to a new venue and could fit more people.
Well, they moved to the biggest venue available in the Bay Area, which literally is the San Jose Convention Center.
Yeah, I just thought it was funny that they opened the conference by saying like, this year it's so great. We have so much interest. There's so many people here. It's the most people in attendance that there's ever been. And it's like, yeah, you switched venues to a bigger venue. Of course, there's more people here.
Yeah, more people can finally actually get in.
You weren't ever capped by the amount of people interested. You were capped by the size of the amount of people you let in, and now you moved to a place you could let more people in. Anyway, the actual stuff that got announced is more interesting than the weird things they do to say cool stuff, because that's just what they do. They announced a speaker. Because everyone's got to have a speaker.
No, they have to have a speaker with an AI built into it. That's what they want.
Yeah.
Because, they have the Amazon Echo and Dot, and then you have the Google, what's it called?
Google Home.
The Google Home. And now Apple is getting into that market with their Apple...
Where did it go?
I forgot what it's called. I heard it on the radio on the way home. It was the Apple something. But, They announced that, and I was just like, can we not have more shit with an intelligence? Because you're just inviting the robot overlords to take over the goddamn world. And
that's what they want.
I put it there. Haha. Echo Dot.
Oh, you Dot. Oh, God. But yeah, no, like, it's there.
I can't actually.
Is that a Google Home?
Is that the Home?
That looks like the Home.
Google Home.
Why do you have both?
Because I'm getting rid of the Echo Dot because I don't like Alexa and I like Google Home.
Do you play the game that comes with Google Home?
What game?
The trivia one?
I haven't done that before.
Oh.
Yeah, so I was at my friend's house and they have the Google Home, and her little brother came out and be like, let's play a game. And I forgot what he said, but the Google Home will pull up random trivia, ask you the question.
That's cool.
You have to answer it, and then they'll be like, "Hey, you got it right."
Or no, you're an idiot.
So Trivial Pursuit, except with Google search engine. Okay.
Pretty much. And then like it'll be like,
the Siri
"Say your
smart
name,
speaker.
player."
Oh my god. It's called the Apple HomePod.
Oh, for God's sake, stop trying to copy other people!
Wait, hold on. Why are they so obsessed with pods? First we got the ear pods, and then
No, they're called the AirPods. That's what they were called.
AirPods. I'm so sorry.
Get it right. Come
I
on.
have people that come in my work with them in their head, and they look fucking stupid.
I like someone said that the HomePod looks like toilet paper to go with the, and then you can use that toilet paper and throw it in the trash can, the Mac Pro.
Put in the trash.
$350 wireless headphones that you could easily lose if you're that dumb.
What? 350?
I'm definitely that dumb.
That's how much they are.
No, they're not.
I could have
No, they're
last
not.
I heard.
They're 150, I believe.
Hold on, I'm looking.
The HomePod is $350. And it's not competing with the Amazon Echo or the Google Home like most people are saying. It's competing with like the Sonos and Bose smart speakers. And apparently it sounds pretty nice. And probably whatever.
You're right. Yeah, it's $160. I was wrong. Then what the hell am I hearing? $350.
That's
you
the
said AirPod.
HomePod.
The HomePod. What's that?
The smart speaker.
Oh, like the pills and all that, the smaller versions.
No, the one that was just announced today that we were talking about.
Oh, okay. All right, never mind.
Where were you the past like 5 minutes?
About to fucking rant about Apple products and shit.
They named the new Mac OS. It's changing from Sierra to High Sierra.
So they said it's supposed to run faster. I did hear that. They said it's supposed to.
Well, it's an incremental update. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
They updated the new MacBooks. They now have Kaby Lake. Pretty cool. iOS got a whole bunch of changes. The iPad now runs very differently. It's actually really cool.
Okay. Siri now has like actual tonal inflections.
Yeah, that's cool.
Which was interesting because they demonstrated like 3 different inflections on the word sunny, like sunny, sunny, sunny. Like
they're still way behind Google in the voice stuff, but it's cool that they're putting some stuff in there. Well, it's crazy some of the research that Google's doing into voice. Oh my god.
I'm sure.
The big thing that's really cool, in my opinion, the price is pretty big too. They announced the new iMac.
Wait. iMac, we're talking about the desktop, right?
Yes.
Okay.
The one that's a screen. It's an all-in-one, so it's just the screen.
Because they, recently just announced their new MacBook Pros that have no function keys, just a weird multi-touchy bar thingy.
But yeah, so the new iMac is called the iMac Pro. It comes with an 8-core Xeon processor.
Okay.
Let it out, Patrick. Just let it out.
No. I want Reilly to finish. It's stating the specs. Okay, so it's got a workstation processor. Cool.
Yep. Vega GPU in there.
Okay.
They don't have what the base specs are. They have all the up tos. It can have.
So you can have a variation of what is internally. Okay.
It can have. There's 2 different Vegas it can have. It can have up to 128 gigs of RAM. It can have up to a 4 terabyte SSD. It can have up to a 18 core Xeon. It can have that's all. That's really all the stuff that can change. They all have the same beautiful 5K screen that the top end iMacs have right now. Gorgeous screens. It's got 4 USB Thunderbolt 3 ports.
I'm sorry, I'm watching Kassidy. Like, what is she? I'm assuming she's talking to her boyfriend at the side.
Sorry.
But anyways, so that's cool. So,
base price of $5,000.
Of course, why not? Sure. So Why does everything have to fucking have the word pro in it? Like, that is
that's not the problem. It's the pro computer. That's fine.
I'm assuming they're using pro as the shortened version of professional, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe? Yeah?
Yeah.
No?
Sure.
Okay, so you said around starting 5,000, you said?
Yep. $5,000 base price.
I can see graphics artists, like professional graphics artists.
Not graphics artists, like 3D graphics artists.
Okay, 3D graphics
not just
artists.
regular graphics. Gotta be like high-end 3D.
Right. So people who are in the industry, who's been in the industry, who are like, oh, this is the perfect upgrade. Cool, I will get that. Or whatever. I don't see, granted, I know there will be people who are that fucking insane to buy.
I know people like that.
Who will buy the $5,000 or more iMac Pro because they want the newest shit. It's just...
I mean, they don't need to buy the Pro to have the newest stuff. It's just the high-end stuff.
I know, but there are people that will pay for the high... Like, regular consumers will pay for the higher-end stuff and not know what the fuck... Not utilize it to its full potential. That's what I'm more or less
Gavin will
going.
probably have one.
My old coach in high school had everything Apple. He would get everything new that came out that was Apple related. He had to have it. It was crazy because I was like, dang, well, I'm so happy you have that much money to spend on the same product, but whatever.
What high school did you go to?
Granada.
That had money, right? That school has money?
Well, his job, he was an engineer. So that's where all his money came from.
So wait, so was he teaching as like a side gig?
Kind of.
How does
it was kind of like after work thing.
So, okay, that's okay.
Don't question it. It works.
Yeah. There are people
Complain
with money to burn.
Overwatch.
Let's go. I've been waiting. Let's go.
Oh god. All right, fine.
I have a friend who's actually really invested in these changes because he just made another account, a Smurf account.
Oh, did he?
What was the name of it? It was like Oinker or something like that. And it was entirely Roadhog.
Lovely. All right.
And now Roadhog is useless.
Yeah, so I believe if I remember, you know what? I'm going to pull up the actual developer notes for that. Overwatch.
So Roadhog got nerfed hardcore. The hook... And they didn't change the hook. He shoots a lot faster. He has 5 bullets instead of 4. He does a lot less damage. You can't hook in one shot pretty much anyone. It's ridiculous.
That's the whole
point.
That's the whole point of using Roadhog most of the time is to hook and kill.
He's now a team player. You have to call it out and have someone help you kill.
What?
Such bullshit. Yeah, so I
mean, to be fair, it makes him go from like one of the best characters, and like you have to have. He's on his own, just amazing against a lot of people. It makes him more of a team character and not a must pick.
The thing is that when you're playing a 3v3 though, like in those type of maps, you kind of sometimes, depending on the type of map and the type of gameplay you're going with, you want to have, your one-hit killer in case your 2 other teammates don't play up to snuff. But I mean, you know what? That's fine. Make one of the more powerful tanks less powerful and sucky, because the moment you target, because I've played with Roadhog before, and when he's targeted by at least 2 to 3 people, he dies really quickly. Yeah. It's retarded. Because he has no shield before he gets to his health bar, and his health bar drops dramatically. So, and I personally loved using the one hit, the more or less hook and shoot system, because it helped with, single player control. Like, if you have one character that, especially with healers are always the more detrimental character to target with Roadhog, because he can just hook, line, sinker. But now with this kind of nerf on him, it's because they've already nerfed him a few times with the hook and everything. But now with the damage reduction, just for one extra shot, is total bullshit. So yeah, I understand or the developer Blizzard trying to make him more of a team player in the overall dynamic of the game, but sometimes you don't want to be a team player with a fat ass tank. But hey, that's their fucking bullshit decision on that.
It's a team game.
Yeah, but some people don't want to be team players.
Yeah, but he's a tank. I don't know why he has to rely on someone else to like have him come over and be like, hey, kill this guy for me. Like,
most tanks actually.
What a tank is.
Most tanks have to rely on either a healer or a secondary DPS in order to kill somebody most of the time.
Yeah, none of the other tanks are single, like, can just walk around alone and be deadly.
Yeah, like.
Well, yeah.
Because you have Reinhardt, who literally is essentially a walking shield, who has to protect the DPSs from getting taken out and is supported by a healer. You have Diva, who is somewhat the same as Reinhardt as a walking shield, but also can inflict minute damages depending on the situation, but also can fly around to take out flying characters like Pharah. You have Orisa, which is literally more or less a placement turret, like shielding and then, support for taking out the health, like whittling down the health of any character nearby. And also it's same kind of with the graviton pulse that she does, the mini graviton pulse. So it allows her to hook, similar to, combination of Roadhog and Zarya. Zarya, she's a special case, I guess, where she kind of is literally damage over time, so she does need the support of another character in order to take out the larger characters, because her shield will go through practically anything except for Reinhardt and Orisa's shield. Winston is specifically for destroying turrets, like Symmetra's turrets, and also emergency, like, shielding in case, we're getting attacked from all angles and we need a shield up immediately. And then am I forgetting anybody in terms of tanks? I think that's all of them, right?
I think that's all of them, yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, each Roadhog was really the only self-sustaining tank out of the entire bunch who can do the damage, support any other character on the lot, and self-heal himself. So, I mean, those were all those were all separate character classes, all combined into one, and now he is getting nerfed to be more like everybody else, which is fine in terms of the team dynamic. I'm okay. I understand. But as some people who like to play Roadhog will obviously are pissed about that, because like we can't do our magical one-hit kills after a hook. So, anyways, that's my rant about the tank part. Where are we?
The Reaper change.
Buffs for Reaper. What was the buff on him?
He has lifesteal now instead of the orbs dropping after you kill someone. Right. You just get life back from every shot. Which makes it a lot easier to stay alive when you're not, finishing everyone off.
Gotcha. So
it also makes it like Reaper is super deadly for Winston.
He's super deadly for any freaking.
He was already like super deadly for Winston, but now like he can just completely out heal Winston.
Right.
It's hilarious.
He what's it called? Because he can damage. He could do some massive damage to any tank, and I mean, I've been destroyed by Reapers constantly when I'm Reinhardt, because it's like, hey, I have a fucking dual shotgun dude shooting the hell out of my health, and his damages are pretty significant with just one blast. So, almost a full unloaded clip will kill a tank. So it's just it's ridiculous with him. And yeah, it's insane. I'll give it that. I'm trying to kind of see the notes from the developer update that or whatever this guy's video is.
Why you just
Reapers
the actual text?
They don't say in the text, do they?
They list every single change every single time they put a patch out.
Anyways, Reaper's deadly. I mean, but he is also. I'm trying to think. He has his faults in terms of like how much he can die pretty quickly if he's targeted instantly. But overall, he's really still deadly, even with his ultimate, which is the Death Blossom. And it's like, I don't know. I want to see what it comes out with or how it goes.
Well, his Death Blossom is now a lot better because he gains back health for each of those shots.
Right. Oh, so each shot he does literally it's like a lifesteal.
He gets a percent. That's what I said. I said it was lifesteal.
Oh, you did? Oh,
yeah.
Sorry, I didn't.
He gets a percentage of the damage that he does back.
Oh, that's gonna be interesting.
It says about 20%.
Yeah.
20%. That's actually a significant amount. That is
I think it's a max of 28 health back per shot. If every pellet hits.
He only has 200 health. That is literally like him not dying, period.
I mean, if he's hitting every single pellet with headshots, which is incredibly hard to do. You're not going to be getting 28 health back per shot.
I mean, there are some players who are really deadly with Reaper, so
you're not going to be getting 28 health back per shot. It's just not going to be happening.
So let's see here. What else is there? There's McCree getting an interesting update in that whole bunch, where his Deadeye locks on a lot quicker than it used to take, like from 1 second to instead of 4 seconds, was it, or something like that?
It's good because it took way too long.
Oh yeah, targeting now begins locking on 0.2 seconds instead of 0.08 or 0.8 seconds.
Nice.
So it's way faster targeting. Let's see. Damage accumulated over the first second increased from 20 to 80 damage per second after the first second is unchanged. Okay, so like literally after if the longer you hold it, the more damage it can cause instantly. So that's an interesting. But then like I've seen McCree players who get kind of like, if they hold it for too long, the moment you hear it's high noon, you instantly try to find the fucker and shoot the fucker. Or
run.
This lets you get that, spend less time before you shoot.
Right, so
damage, which is good.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's probably why they increase the time, like the damage to time, because most people within like the first 2 seconds will activate their ult, because it's like, hey, I have everyone in line of sight, I can do some damage now versus waiting and they keep moving and everything like that. So, yeah, that's cool. I'm having the video play with his text going off right now. The hitbox. Oh, what the hell? What's this? Hitbox size reduced by 20%?
Yeah.
Head hitbox size reduced. Oh, is that on all characters or just with on the pit on I fucking call him Pig Butt, Roadhog.
Yeah, it's on Roadhog.
Oh, here we go. The scrap gun. Scrap gun bullet damage is decreased by oh my god, a third?
Yeah.
No wonder.
And then he gets an extra shot.
And he gets an extra shot. Fire rate increased by 30%. So, yeah. Okay, that's...
The DPS is basically the exact same.
Right.
It's just you can't do the hook and kill.
Okay. Yeah, that's understandable with with trying to be a team player. They did also announce that they're coming out with the lunar land base map, which I'm interested to see how that's going to go.
On PTR.
I need to play it. I haven't tried it. Did you try it yet?
Yeah, I'm not fond of it.
What game mode is it?
I don't like the design of it.
What game mode is it?
It's capture. It's assault.
Oh, it's assault. Oh, lovely. I mean, I'm sure when it comes out for playthrough, then great, cool. I'm sure they're gonna probably use it for both the capture and for capture the flag. That's because now the capture flag is a thing. But I finished my season 5 also just recently started, so I just finished my 10 placement matches, and I got 7 out of 10, which is not too bad for me. Usually I get like worse, but it placed me in the low golds.
Where did you end last season?
2300. I was originally at like 2498, so 2 points before plat, but then I got hit with a streak of like shitty ass players, like really shitty players, like 10-year-olds playing from fucking I swear to God, parents, you need to stop putting your 10 to 12-year-olds in front of a damn computer playing a game where people are gonna cuss the living shit out of your kid, and you are teaching him to be a goddamn troll. Like, I swear to God, it's like,
you just gotta choose the times you play better.
I was playing at night at like 10 o'clock at night, and these kids were still on. I'm like, what?
That's the time that they'll be on.
Fine, I'll have to play during the fucking day when they're still in school or whatever shit like that. But yeah, that's my bullshit, like, anger, because like now I have to work to get up that 300 points again to even get close to plat if I'm lucky, because competitive is bullshit anyways, because it's all bunch of bullshit cheaters and shit. Yeah,
salty.
I am very salty. All right, and I hate that word. Freaking bullshit.
Petty.
What? So
petty.
Okay, that's a little better.
So petty. There you go.
No, I get it. It's a little better than salty. Who wrote this Mac? Okay, so getting off from Overwatch. Oh, that's a Mac Pro. Okay, getting from Overwatch, because I don't wanna lose my brains over Overwatch anymore. E3 is coming up. We mentioned it earlier in the podcast.
Next weekend.
Yep. A few of my friends are going to be there. Lucky. Well, I mean, it's mostly just announcements. Do they usually have like demos and stuff at that conference?
That's what it is.
Oh, okay. Then maybe I should have
4-hour lines to have a 20-minute demo.
Never mind. I'll take my chances.
It's not a consumer conference.
Yeah, I'll take my chances with CES, because that'll be more fun.
That's not a consumer conference either.
Even though it's the Consumer Electronics Show.
Well, it's about consumer electronics. It's not a conference for consumers, though.
It'll also give me an excuse to go to Vegas. So, I mean, I'd rather have fun watching those demos, because usually they always show like the newest tech and stuff.
It's still cool. It's cooler than E3, but yeah.
Yeah. So we have, let's see the schedule. So Saturday, June 10th is EA's conference. Let's see. Microsoft has that Sunday at 1:30. Then it's Bethesda that same day at 8:30 p.m., which is, 9 p.m. because somehow they want to do a night conference for some reason.
Well, it was at 7.
Oh yeah, turn up.
And then they pushed it back. There's probably some celebrity that they have there that wasn't able to be there earlier.
Ah, okay. That makes sense.
Because it was earlier and it got pushed back.
Okay. Then you got Devolver Digital, which I believe they're the ones that made like...
Wait, did they announce the time for Devolver? When is that?
Yeah, it's Sunday at 10 p.m. So right after Bethesda.
Jesus Christ.
They don't know if there's going to be a IGN pre-show for that, but there wouldn't
be.
I don't know. But like there's it's at 10 p.m. so it's literally right after Bethesda's conference.
Yeah.
Then you got Monday, which is the PC gaming show. Then you got Ubisoft, that's at 12 or 10 a.m. on the 12th. Then you got Ubisoft at 1 p.m. Then Sony's announcements at 6 p.m.
Yep.
Oh, that's what I'm excited for.
And then Nintendo has their own special thing on Tuesday, which is at 9 a.m.
Yep.
Which is
as usual. The Treehouse.
Yeah, so it's more. So I'm interested to see what Sony is going to announce. We all know Microsoft's going to talk about Scorpio because that's they. Whether or not we're going to actually see a preconceptive model.
No, we're gonna get a date. We're gonna get a price. We're gonna see it. We're gonna see everything.
Oh, we're actually gonna see a physical.
It's coming out in like
console.
6 months.
Oh, really?
No, sooner than that.
Wait, did they slate it for like January of 2018?
It's coming out in like the fall.
Oh, this year?
Yeah.
That's earlier than I thought. Because that's okay.
Not. They announced it last E3. They're not gonna have it go another E3 and then another E3. It's not that exciting of hardware. It's coming out.
Mm.
I mean, it's literally what was it? We talked about this before. Shadow of War,
right? Which
has a Scorpio edition.
Oh yeah.
Which
that was slated for October.
October. So it's before October. Or in October, possibly.
I have a feeling, and this is just me, this is my prediction, Microsoft is going to do their announcement because it's on a Sunday. They're going to be like, here's the Scorpio, they'll do their spiel, blah, blah, blah. And then at the end of the thing, it's like, you can pre-order it now. And
of course they're going to pre-order it.
They're going to do that, and it's just like, everyone frantically goes to their phones or computers, be like, must buy, must buy, must buy.
Well, they'll probably do, you can pre-order it like on Monday or something like that.
Probably. And most likely, I probably most likely will pre-order that because, I skipped on the Xbox One S because I didn't see a point, but the Scorpio might actually be worth it because,
Why?
Well,
you have a gaming PC.
Oh yeah, it's true.
Every single Microsoft exclusive is on Windows as well.
Oh yeah, huh? Never mind. Okay.
For people with high-end gaming PCs, Scorpio doesn't have a reason. For people that don't have a high-end gaming PC and don't want to deal with that, it's cool to bring in that high-end power that isn't available on consoles right now.
Right, and also to be able to... This one can do 4K gaming, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Real 4K gaming, real VR. They'll probably announce that it works with the Oculus Rift or something like that.
Which would be cool. I mean... It would be awesome to be like, hey, here's the ports where you can plug in your Oculus and you can play off the Scorpio, which in terms of cost-wise, it's about the same. It's a little bit cheaper to do it that way than, building a high-end rig and then getting the Oculus and all that, because that's going to grind you about $2,000-ish versus,
What?
Well, depending on what
No,
I'm talking about, like, depending on what you buy for your desktop wise.
Yeah, but if you're comparing it to Scorpio,
well, we think the price point was going to be around $600, $650, and then the Oculus is about $600 right now, right?
Yeah. So
$1,200 versus
maybe
it's about
$1,400 for a PC and Oculus.
Yeah. So
you save a couple $100. It's not you're not saving like $600. It's not that big of a that big of a savings.
For budget gamers, yeah. So Sony, I don't know what they're gonna predict. I mean, or what they're gonna announce. I haven't heard much about. Oh, they did. Did anyone of you guys hear about the leak that they're gonna sell a gold PS4 now at the retailers? I saw that and I was like, didn't you guys have a promotion with Taco Bell for that shit?
Because they're price dropping the PS4 temporarily down to $250.
I thought it was a Wait, is it normally $299?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Which I saw somebody actually at Walmart, because they accidentally put it out early and someone was trying to buy it, the SKU wouldn't work, and then all of a sudden it was like, oh, we need to put this back. He snagged the picture and showed it. It's like, hey, this is the gold PS4, which turns out it's the shitty looking it's the slim version in gold. So I'm like,
They
I'm not
don't
gonna buy
make
that.
the non-slim version.
I don't care. I like the non-slim version. That's a better looking console.
They release a new console. It's gonna be the one that they actually make. Why would you expect them to make the original PS4?
Because
in gold?
somehow
they don't.
I don't know.
They don't make the original PS4 anymore.
Fine. Let me live in my little past. All right. Like the image that I think the one article I found, they were showing, I guess, the Taco Bell photo promo. Which was the original PS4 in gold, and then all of a sudden, like you saw the images on like the Target ads and Walmart that had it as the slim model, which is whatever, fine. I think that's only going to be for the slim model. I don't think the PS4 Pro is going to be in gold because why bother? It's not many people are going to buy. I think it's a $400 console, $450-ish, right?
Yeah, something like that.
So, I mean, no one's going to buy that. They'll buy the cheaper version anyways, because not many people right now even have higher definition televisions other than like a 1080p, because those are super ridiculously cheap right now. So, yeah. I don't know. I mean, it'd be cool if they made a PS4 Pro in a different color. Would be nice.
They don't sell enough of them.
Yeah, that's the other thing. The marketing, I think they released it a little bit prematurely.
No,
or something.
It's fine. It's just that it's just not a huge jump, so people just aren't upgrading to it. They're trying to capture new people with it, and it's not selling very well. There's not really a point to have another SKU.
Okay.
There's just more product on shelves. It's not selling a lot.
Right.
Yeah, they'll probably have some cool games. I want to see Kingdom Hearts 3. I want to see more Final Fantasy 7. I want to see more God of War.
Were they still continuing that franchise? I thought they ended it. Oh wait, no, I take that back. No,
they showed it last year.
I forgot. I'm sorry. Some of the games they showed at E3, it's like it's great, cool, but then like you forget about it after a while. It's like, oh, you guys already announced that before? Why are you talking about it again? When are we gonna get it?
Never.
I forgot about that. Devolver Digital, I think, is the same company that made Hotline Miami, right?
Yeah.
And all those games.
Yeah, they make a bunch of cool indie games, or publish a bunch of cool indie games.
Which I found it to be kind of interesting how they have their own separate conference time. It's like, you guys got that big to where you can have your own separate conference.
Anyone can have their own conference if you think you have stuff you want to tell. It's great. It's great advertising.
Yeah, I mean the Hotline Miami games, and then they also redid whatever tentacle. I don't want to say Tentacruel because that's a Pokemon. Tentacle, the whatever the tentacle game, that the remastered version that was like long time ago, they remade that, and God, I'm so tired.
I think it's called Day of the Tentacle.
There we go. Yeah, they did the remastered version. I remember that getting released.
Yeah. They do a lot of cool stuff. They'll have some cool stuff to show. Then we have the Bethesda is probably going to show off a new Wolfenstein. Hopefully we'll get some hints of either the next Elder Scrolls. We're not going to get more Elder Scrolls. Maybe hints of the next Fallout.
Yeah, that would be nice. I heard rumors that they were going to kind of expand on the Vegas aspect again, but that could be way off.
I don't know. PC gaming show, I think it's hosted by Day9 again. I think I remember reading that, which is cool because Day9 is awesome. But it's just talking about PC games. It's whatever. Right. Ubisoft, they're gonna have weird stuff.
Right.
They'll probably show Fractured Butthole again. They'll probably show
which I'm planning on getting anyways.
They might show the Mario Rabbids. Whatever the fuck that is.
That's a clusterfuck.
Yeah,
that was a Wii game, wasn't it?
No, this is a new game.
Oh, okay.
Mario and Rabbids. Then Sony, we talked about that. Nintendo, they'll probably more Switch stuff.
I did hear something about kind of a Nintendo, like a Netflix for Nintendo kind of thing.
Well, that's
but it's
the Switch Online.
That's not the Switch
their
Online?
online service.
Is that the where you can rent game or you can stream games to your Switch?
No, it's
or
the Switch Online is $20 a year. It lets you play online with other people, and it also gives you access to a selection of NES games that have new multiplayer aspects in them.
So similar to the PlayStation Plus and the Xbox Gold.
Yeah, except cheaper with less games, most likely.
So, okay.
And shittier internet.
Yeah. People are still...
It's only $20.
Did you see the fucking Splatoon 2 headset?
No.
They have a special headset for Splatoon 2 because of the bullshit way that Nintendo has structured their
chat
online. And so it's the headset, cable comes from there, plugs into this little adapter, and then you have a cable from that adapter that goes into your phone, and a cable from that adapter that goes into your Switch. And they're all really short cables, and it's horrific.
Why does it need to go into your phone?
Because voice chat is through a phone app.
See,
on Nintendo Switch.
Nintendo, get your shit together. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
that is the stupidest shit.
It's like it's 2000 for Nintendo for their internet.
Well, I mean, they are using an old Tegra processor or GPU unit for their
old.
Switch. Well, okay, relative.
It's brand new.
It's whatever. Anyways, but okay, I'm just gonna point out the one little flaw that's gonna annoy a lot of people who use Apple products if they have the iPhone 7. No fucking auxiliary port in their shit, so they have to have another dongle for auxiliary port,
dongle, bro,
in order to even have audio if they have an iPhone device. So this is the stupidest shit in the entire fucking world. It's not even a Splatoon themed headset. It's just a green. Is it?
It's a squid.
It's a squid.
I'm looking at it.
It's got the arrow.
It looks like.
It's got the little squid thing that you plug the cables into, and the headset has a Splatoon design and is actually in the game as well.
That's really subtle compared to like other headsets that are like blatantly like over like their logos and stuff on them.
It doesn't have to have a logo to be a just because people do low effort headsets where they just put the logo of the thing in there. They're about like the Razer Overwatch one that literally just has the Overwatch logo on it.
Yeah. Sorry, what was that, Kassidy?
Oh, why? What's the point of plugging in your phone to the headset?
Because you can only have voice chat through the phone app.
Instead of through the damn console.
There's no voice chat through the console.
Which is dumb as shit. Like, there should be voice chat through the console, like everything else.
So they're just adding an extra step.
No, they're essentially wasting your phone's battery life in order to be able to play with other people online in order to do anything.
They have their rationale for it, but it's stupid.
Yeah.
Anyway, Nintendo makes weird decisions.
Very weird decisions.
We'll get to see more about them. I think that'll wrap it up. Let's do the bets real quick.
Who won last week's? I'm curious.
Week it was how many positive reviews on Metacritic will there be for Star Trek Bridge Crew across both platforms. You said 48, I said 22, and Kevin said 45. There is currently, let me just refresh in case there's another review. There are currently 15 positive reviews.
Fuck! Damn it, I lost!
So I have successfully won a point. First time ever. It only took me 3 tries. And then this week, Wipeout Omega Collection comes out tomorrow. How many words will be in the most recent Amazon review? when we record next week. Patrick, you guessed.
What did I tell you? I forgot.
35.
Right. Okay. Yeah. 35.
Don't tell my answer.
Your question confused me, so I kind of gave a generic number response, and I'm just like, is he talking about words like very short sentence words, like kind of shit? Like that's why.
How many words are in the review? How many words? Okay, so, how many words does the person type in the review?
Some of those Amazon reviews can be fucking ridiculous.
They can, and some can be really short.
True.
I guess 25. I think it's just gonna be like, yeah, the game's pretty good. I liked it.
Watch. I next week I will try to
win. I already know.
I will try to find a long ass review to find out like how long and detailed this bullshit is, and I will read it. And it
do my original answer. Don't do the second answer.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll switch it for you. So Kassidy guessed 210. A little mini essay about why Wipeout is awesome or why Wipeout is not cool.
I mean, yeah, there's some people, like I said, there's some people that do reviews that are like retardedly long and explain like the pros and cons and this and that, and it's just like, I just want to know if it's the right bag for me. Great, you gave me a shit ton of details that I probably didn't give a shit about, but
there's 3 games in the collection as well. So maybe like they go into detail about each of the games, and
it's the same game but with like minor tweaks between each game.
That's all sequels. That describes all sequels. Anyway, all right. Thank you for watching. We will be back next week after E3 and talk about all the ridiculous shit that comes out.
Yep.
Yay.
There will be lots to talk about. Have a good week.
Bye-bye.